Hey fam, Chi Chi here. Welcome back. Today I'll be giving you a little demo of not one but two Charlotte Tilbury shades. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Medium Coverage Liquid Foundation with Hyaluronic Acid. And for 1 ounce or 30 mLs, it retails for $44 and comes in 30 shades. Now, your girl did not pick up the physical product, okay? I did not buy two, okay? I was in Sephora and I was trying to figure it out, but I just didn't want to purchase two foundations. So, to my surprise, they actually was giving out samples. Mind you, this was a brand new, like, it's not brand new, but it was a Sephora I didn't know they had near my job. And I was like, oh, lunch gonna be dangerous. I kind of landed in the 11 range. Didn't quite know which one to pick because y'all know, we know, I'm a golden neutral kind of girl, and they had a warm and they had a neutral. This side is going to be 11 warm and this one is 11 neutral, so you guys know which side I'm using. I'm not going to waste this product either because no ma'am. No. All right, so let me get the neutral side. Dot that on. Okay. This is supposed to be medium coverage and it's looking that way. But I'm not sure if I really like a brush application. I mean, it's okay. Brush wise, it's fine. This doesn't have too much of a smell to it, so I'm okay with that. I mean, neutral is looking good on me. It looks very natural. I'm a little nervous about the warm side only because it is winter time and I don't have a tan. So yeah, I don't think I like a brush application. Like I feel like this whole side is not covered at all. Like I feel like my brush just ate that up. Hold on, I gotta get some more product. I have a little sponge right here. Let's see how that performs. I mean, that did a little better. I still feel like, I don't know, it'd be eating up the product. Looking at my skin in the mirror, first impression, honestly, I can't tell which one is neutral and which one is warm. I can get away with either one. So I'm really trying to assess like what type of neutral this is, because warm, she is a little bit warm. Maybe in the dry down, it'll look a little bit like warm, but I think I want to go back in with another layer. I'm still going to try to use the brush. Just tap this in. Maybe I needed a lighter hand in the tapization. Is that a word? That's not even a word. Tapization. Oh my God. Okay, I think I'm getting something different now. Something about this side, I'm just with the neutral. It looks right, but it looks off. I'm trying to see if y'all can see it. But when I'm looking far away from the mirror, I can see how neutral this is. But the warm side is giving me a little bit more life. She's a little lively, you know? And it's not so warm that I can't transition into the summer. I'm gonna throw some concealer on and see if this helps or hurts my situation. I'm gonna do my makeup the regular way because ain't no point in me like trying to skip steps, you know what I'm saying? I'm really trying to assess how this is looking while I'm blending this out. I feel like hella rusty though for some reason. It's, I don't know. I've been gone for too long. This is how we're looking. So far, I really cannot tell the difference between the undertones as of yet. Right now, they're neck and neck. I mean, that is a good thing, but also a frustrating thing, especially when you're my foundation twin, you know? We want to get a good shade, you know? Just taking LYS and setting under my eyes. Then I'm going in with Fenty 370 foundation powder. All right, looking at the two head on, I don't really see a difference at first glance. But when I get up in it, there's a slight warmthness to this side of my face that the neutral side is lacking, which is to be expected because this is neutral. If I had to choose something for the winter time, I would go with neutral, because right now it's matching my face, it's matching my neck, it's matching my entire body, you know? It doesn't match my forehead because I'd normally put bronzer there anyway, so it wouldn't match. But I do like this warmth. You can kind of see a little bit of it peeking through, and I'm not mad at it. But it's not quite a summer shade, because I'll get a shade or two darker. But if I adjusted my concealer a little bit, I think I can make the warmth side work too. Hopefully y'all can tell through the screen, but there's a nice warmth / youthfulness that this side does have versus this side. I just feel like in person this looks too bleh. Like dull. There you go. It looks dull. But as far as the feel of it, I mean, it feels nice on the skin. It's not hella dewy, which I do like. I don't like a foundation that has too much glow to it. This one, it is very skin-like. I gotta say that. Like, it's not bad at all. But I just don't know which side I would actually pull the trigger on. That's the problem I'm running into. And it is a medium coverage. It is buildable because this side, I covered up a little bit more of the dark spots on this. But you can still see a couple peeking through, you know. I ain't worried about that. I'm gonna throw on a little bit of bronzer, see how I feel. Because that may tip one side to the other, you know. I think both sides look really nice. They really do. I don't really have a preference. I can get away with both. I would have to wear this a little bit longer in order to really make a decision. But if I was in the store and I had to pick one for right now, I would go with neutral because we're in the winter. Sis literally does not have vitamin D in her body. Like, I am on pills for vitamin D. You know what? I need to see if this oxidizes, because if this oxidizes and this becomes darker, then this won't be my shade for right now, and neutral would win. I'm gonna wear this for a couple of hours, then come back and see how I like it then. All right, we're back. It's been a couple of hours since I applied this. To me, because we're in the winter, this is my natural shade. Neutral is working out better for me than warm. But warm ain't that bad either. So this is the neutral side, this is the warm side, and you can see that warm has a bit more orange to it, you know? It's not hella orange. I've had way orangier, we're gonna go with that, foundations. And, you know, neutral just kind of works right now with my body right now. Just based off the swatches matching my chest and a little bit of my face, yeah, neutral is the shade I would gravitate more towards. But if I wanted something a little bit darker, if I knew that I was heading into summer, I would pick up warm. Simple as that. But on the face, I don't feel like it's a huge contrast in person. But neutral side, it just looks really neutral. It just looks like my face. But I mean, color wise, that's how I feel about that. Okay, now some of the claims is that it's supposed to blur. hydrate the skin because of that hyaluronic acid, all that jazz. This is why I kind of don't like a lot of products saying hyaluronic acid, hyaluronic acid. The premise of hyaluronic acid is to not to really moisturize your skin, but it's supposed to trap in and, you know, lock in a lot more moisture. So if you're working off of a drier base and you're using hyaluronic acid, it's just gonna make your skin drier. Science. So I feel like that's why it looks good on oily skin, because we kind of get the oils going and that radiates through. But I feel like for drier skin, because of the hyaluronic acid, if you haven't properly prepped your skin, this might be drier on you. Dry skin is more so oil production. So that's one thing, but to trap in that moisture, it's a little harder for you guys. So I don't know how I feel about this foundation as of right now. Plus, one thing I don't like, I feel like it emphasized texture that I didn't even know I had. Like, there's little bumps right here. I knew I had like this 1 or 2 spots right here, but I feel like I didn't know I had all this. Like, I know I've been slipping with my skincare a little bit, but I just feel like while it blurred my pores, it kind of emphasized texture. And I was confuzzled about that, because I was like, why would you do that to me? But I feel like the person who would really like this foundation are people who don't have much texture on their skin. And I do feel like both oily and dry skin can use this, because I do like the finish, but I only like the finish of this without powder, which is weird because I always set my stuff. Once I set this with powder, and I did set it with a little setting spray, it lost that kind of natural radiance with the powder, which is to be expected. Like that natural dew, it wasn't overly wet, you know, it looked really good. And y'all know I love me a matte foundation, so if I'm gonna go matte, I'm gonna go matte. I'm not just gonna be like, oh, you know, throw your toe into it. I just don't know if I love it enough to buy a full bottle of it. I think I would have to play around with these samples a little bit more. I mean, it ain't much, but I don't know. I feel like my skin has a lot more texture than what it truly does have, or it's emphasizing it a little bit more. And I don't know if I love that. And I'm always the person on here saying you can't hide texture. I know that, but I don't know. It just felt like it came out of nowhere. I swear it wasn't here before. I swear. But yeah, if you're looking for a shade reference, I would go with neutral, to be honest. But if it's more towards summer, you live in a place where you get summer most of the time and you're going to be a smidge darker, yeah, go for this one. But either one, they look good in the mirror to me. I could work with both, but this is my winter shade, this is my summer shade. That's what I'm doing. Check out some of my other videos, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.